Roy Keane's first home game in charge, and Ipswich started where they left off when winning 3-0 at Cardiff last week, scoring 2 in 2 minutes midway through the first half, the first from Giovanni Dos Santos. A second defeat for Swansea when DJ Campbell struck for Blackpool. A 5-game unbeaten run might have secured Tony Parks the Blackpool manager's job full-time. No hint of sentiment at Vicarage Road, where Gregor Raziak scored twice to ensure that Watford stayed above Derby in the Championship table. 4 years ago...
For 90 ordinary minutes, Wolves' title-winning party looked like being something of a teetotal affair. That was until defender Richard Stearman took a hand in stoppage time to head his first Wanderers goal. No question that Mick McCarthy's men have been the most consistent side in the division, and they're deservedly back in the Premier League after a 5-year absence. So, confirmation that Wolves finished 7 points clear of Birmingham, who take the second automatic promotion place. So near but so far for Cardiff. Despite that defeat at Molineux, Doncaster's 14th place is their highest league finish for more than 50 years. Bottom makes sad reading for Norwich fans. Southampton and Charlton already knew their fate. Saint.
On the last weekend in League One, there was one playoff place to sort out, a head-to-head between Scunthorpe and Tranmere, and a fistful of teams at the bottom, all scrapping to stay out of the 2 remaining relegation spots, with Carlisle and Crewe looking in the greatest danger of the drop.
When only a victory will do, and a handsome one at that, it's not the time to face the champions. Leicester far too strong for Crewe. Matty Fryatt rounding off a comprehensive win. The Foxes manager Nigel Pearson, who worked under Good John Torderson at Stoke, among the first to console his former boss. The remaining dreaded relegation spot changed hands more than once. Hartlepool had a 3-point cushion at the start of play, but a devastating start at Bristol Rovers, where Joe Kufor and Darryl Duffy saw the home side 2 up inside 5 minutes, left Hartlepool fearing a 6-goal swing that could put them down. On the south coast, Brighton had to beat Stockport to guarantee safety, but there was an understandable anxiety about their play. After just 7 minutes, the Seagulls slipped into the drop zone. Carlisle clambering clear, thanks to a stupendous strike. Graham Kavanagh against Millwall. The pressure on 2 for Northampton, who needed now to at least match Brighton's result. Far from easy at informed Leeds, where Luciano Becchio's opener was like taking candy from a baby. Just before half-time, Northampton into the bottom 4, but a comeback could still plunge Hartlepool into trouble. They'd pulled one back in Bristol, only to fall apart again at the start of the second half. Ricky Lambert and Aaron Lescott took the score in the space of 3 minutes. And with Rovers in this mood, you wouldn't have ruled out more. Less intricate, but equally effective, the goal that made Carlisle's lead comfortable. Another stunner, Paul Thirlwell this time, United on course for the required win. Fate would still depend on results elsewhere, and at Ellen Road, Northampton's day was disintegrating. Stuart Gray's side hot favourites for the drop once Jermaine Beckford stretched Leeds' advantage. It got worse at Withdean. On loan Gary Dicker almost scored against his parent club, and Nicky Forster netted the rebound. Barring a late collapse, the Seagulls were safe. Northampton's demotion became definite in stoppage time when Leeds topped off their victory in style. Robert Snodgrass with a flamboyant volley as the Yorkshire club overhauled Millwall to secure home advantage in the second leg when the pair meet in the playoffs. The Citizens no chance of beating the final kiss from the final 21, transformed by Russell Slade.
It's been a really challenging situation, but one which has been rewarding today with the result, of course, and the effort that we put in over recent weeks.
And joy too at another club that's no stranger to love survival.
We deserved to avoid relegation.
Moore played Abbas, the winner takes it all on the team bus, and his side looked like stealing the final playoff spot from Scunthorpe after Craig Curran's first half header. But they met from the end. Defender Gareth Edds, already booked, sent packing by referee Steve Tanner for a foul on Martin Wolford. And from the resulting free kick, skipper Cliff Byrne brought Glanford Park to its feet. So the Iron now have a chance of returning to the Championship at the first attempt. But who'd be a manager?
I've aged 150 years, oh my golly gosh, how nerve-wracking was that? I mean, we never turned up, did we? But we've got ourselves through, and we've turned up on numerous occasions this season. It was about getting the result, and Cliffy, the captain's come up there and nodded one in, so it's great.
Another late goal at Edgar Street, where defender Luke Howell's first of the season guaranteed the MK Dons third place. Hereford finished rock bottom. Manager John Chewick says he'll spend the summer scouting for new players. So Scunthorpe will square up to Roberto Di Matteo's men on Friday. The Millwall Leeds first leg is on Saturday.
Huddersfield ended the season with a 5-game unbeaten run, and striker Andy Booth finished his own career with goal number 150 in his 2 spells with the club. Now aged 35, Booth has been struggling with a back problem, but still managed 5 goals in his last 4 games. The legend going out in style. Having already secured promotion, Peterborough were entitled to relax, but not get careless. Charlie Lee, player of the season, presenting Simon Cox with a chance to put Swindon ahead. Cox scored both Swindon's goals, making it 32 for the season. Dean Keats made it 2-2 in second-half stoppage time. Manager Darren Ferguson, here with chairman Darren McAntony, entitled to celebrate. Oldham introduced 18-year-old Ryan Brooke, who...
An 11th away win for Colchester, but boss Paul Lambert has already promised a summer of change. Mark Yates finished off Yeovil after Ashley Vincent's opener. Southend also ended a patchy season on a high against a Cheltenham side which included 5 17-year-olds. Jean-Francois Christophe with the second, a minute from time. Campaign to forget for Cheltenham, but the season took a late and unexpected turn for the worse for Stockport, deducted 10 points last Thursday for entering administration. Brighton's battle against the drop was so successful that Southend's win confirms their top 8 finish, a reminder of what might have been. No team will feel that emotion more keenly than Tranmere.
We will round up the last day in League 2 next, including some delirious scenes for the promoted teams. The top of League 2 was far from cut and dried going into the final day. There were issues to resolve for automatic promotion and the playoffs. Who'd lose their shirt, I wonder? Here's the roundup.
A stomach-churning afternoon for Wycombe, who could sense automatic promotion slipping through their fingers as John Thompson's shot did the same for keeper Jamie Young. An hour to go, and 2 goals for Bury at Accrington Stanley would leave Wanderers in the playoffs. So there was huge relief as David McCracken, looking suspiciously offside, equalised 7 minutes after the break. Meanwhile, in Greater Manchester, Bury's prospects seemed sure to evaporate when Accrington's Chris Turner tumbled. Keeper Wayne Brown appeared to get plenty of the ball, but the arguments were immaterial anyway. Peter Kavanagh the culprit. But Rotherham, Exeter were clinging stubbornly to 3rd place, and with 19 minutes left stepped up to 2nd. Uncatchable if it stayed that way, a bit like the scorer Richard Logan. Their chance to make absolutely sure of a 2nd successive promotion arrived when Craig McAllister was tripped by Dow Tong. The Accrington Stanley defender sent off, but